Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Nicki Minaj calls out a special someone for trying to sabotage her show in Canada. Okay, I believe she performed at Montreal, and her flight was scheduled for 1 o'clock. Then it got pushed back to 3, then 5 o'clock because they were saying that they still need to fuel the jet, okay? And allegedly that doesn't take hours. She believes that somebody was behind it. And she did say that she was going to get to the bottom of this when she left stage. A lot of fans are speculating that she was talking about Champagne Thickum sabotaging her because she mentioned OVO Fest and how she didn't go through this and she performed at OVO Fest. She also said they wanted the show to be canceled, but Capital God, Gag City, Montreal, sold out Minaj. Now, Nicki also mentioned that they checked all of her bags, which was unusual. Interesting. I think Nicki gotta have another jet on standby, though. Okay? Because she said she was fueling a G4, and she wanted it ready by 1 o'clock. You know, she should have another jet on standby or maybe try to borrow maybe somebody else's jet. No shade, this is where industry connections would come in. You know, she was cool with, some people in the industry. She could have asked to borrow their jet. Okay, so that way, she wouldn't have been late for the show. Okay, that's what I would have done. There's a lot of celebrities that do have their own jet. I think she's cool with the Kardashians. They have their own jet. And I doubt that they would do anything to sabotage Nicki. Okay, especially Kim. Kim would definitely try to help Nicki Minaj. So let me know how y'all feel about that. We gotta talk about how Nicki Minaj has successfully ended Doja Cat's career. Okay? Now, if you guys remember, Nicki Minaj revealed that Doja Cat basically, took back her verse for Cowgirl because she believed that Nicki Minaj did not like her. Now, in my opinion, based on Doja Cat's recent sales of her only doing 400 and per sales 28,000 first week, and also Scarlett not doing 100K and only, I think, 6K in per sales, I feel like Nicki Minaj low-key caused the low sales for Doja Cat, okay? And this is probably why Doja Cat felt like Nicki Minaj did not like her, okay? Now, if you guys remember, after Say So came out, Doja Cat had gotten a new fan base called the Barbs. Doja Cat wasn't making as much noise until the Say So record and Say So remix came out. And so, Doja Cat's team wanted Nicki to hop on Get It To It Yeah, okay? But Nicki Minaj declined.
The truth is, she asked me to get on that song.
Ooh, Ash Miracle.
Yeah.
So that's the collab she was talking about how she couldn't get, a certain artist on the song because.
But y'all know Nicki is too busy.
No,
it's
not
too
that.
bad. We know.
It's not
that
that.
she's busy.
It's not that I'm too busy at all. It's just there were like middle people involved in that situation. So I had told her if it was like how me and Bia were direct and we had we dealt with each other directly, be different. But I didn't love that song because I didn't think I could bring anything to it. So I asked them to send me something else.
See, that was the moment Doja Cat probably felt some type of way about Nicki Minaj. Okay? Because she sampled Nicki on Get Into It Young. She shouts Nicki Minaj out. And I think she was hoping that Nicki would do another collaboration with her. And I also feel like, no shade, Nicki never fully embraced Doja Cat like how she embraced JT and Ice Spice. She didn't go on live with Doja Cat like she did with JT and Ice Spice. She didn't promote Doja Cat's music. She didn't need to because Doja Cat got a push. But I think Doja Cat noticed those things, and that's why she told Nicki Minaj, I don't really think you like me like that.
But yes, they said that They said that I didn't, that they said they don't think I liked them.
Ash Miracle.
After everything, the Barbs. But
now, you know she's talking about Doja Cat because she posted, Guess Who Passed on being a feature on it? Laughies. I believe Doja Cat used to tweet stuff like that, like Laughies and stuff like that. She used to do weird stuff like that. And then also on Station Head, she replied to a fan and said she passed on it. She says she don't think I like her. I guess our record-breaking #1 wasn't proof. Record-breaking #1, I believe, is in a Guinness World Record that, Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj. Saying So Remix is the first female rap collaboration to debut at #1. Okay? So that's why she said record-breaking. Now, this is what I feel like ended Doja Cat's career a little bit. I feel like Nicki openly showing her disdain for Doja Cat forced a lot of the Barbs to pick a side, and they're going to choose Nicki Minaj. There's still some hybrids, but not as much. I've noticed that there's not as many hybrid Doja Cat fans as they used to be. And then on top of that, she didn't help the disdain by taking shots at Nicki Minaj in Scarlet, which I already ran over. She took a lot of different shots at Nicki Minaj, and I feel like she has a grudge towards Nicki because Nicki never fully embraced her after she paid all this homage like she did JT and Ice Spice. And then Nicki Minaj also said in Falling For You, picture using me and the Barbs and never giving back. I think Nicki Minaj felt like Doja Cat was using the Barbs, just like, Ice Spice. Nicki Minaj is like the ringleader of female rap. If she makes it known that she don't like you, and she has the biggest fan base, it's going to affect your sales. A lot of Doja Cat's fans were the Barbs, and I've been saying that for years. And I think that, Doja Cat is going to see even more of a decrease in sales because Nicki Minaj basically put her on blast. And then another thing is, and this is my final point, Doja Cat was clearly getting payola. It's evident now. I've been saying that Doja Cat had a Spotify deal. She had the payola package. Still probably does. I think Doja Cat's going to get her payola package back once Nicki drops music. But I will say that Nicki strategically made it known that Doja Cat declined Cowgirl because she wanted her fans to stop supporting Doja Cat. And it worked. Okay? It worked. And now she don't really have a lot of fans, okay? And the payola ain't saving her. Now, moving on to Botch and Bitter, I think that Botch and Bitter can no longer use the Nicki Minaj beef to sell records. So that's why she's slowly but surely falling off. But it looks like Botch and Bitter is not willing to give up her spot in the industry because she told Section 8 gang to gear up. And one of her fans said, Cardi is coming to save female rap. Let me know how y'all feel about that. How can the least talented, well, not the least talented, the second least talented, behind Sweetie, no shade, come and save female rap? I mean, come on now. No shade, but didn't she flop? Didn't she release 4 singles and all of them are not sticking on the charts? She can't even save her marriage. How can she save female rap? I don't get that. She can't even save her home. No shade. She can't even save her original face. She has to go under the knife to change it. But I think the reason why she decided to drop music is because everybody's been talking about that JT snippet. That JT snippet, okay, is fire. And I think that Botch and Bitter is trying to sabotage JT's release. I think she saw everybody talking about JT, and so she wants to drop music probably around the same time as JT so that people can not focus on JT and focus on her. Because even though JT is more talented than Botch and Bitter gets a bigger push. Okay, even though I don't think that push gonna last for long since she's been flopping. But she has a lot of competition. Sexy Red has been outdoing her. Ice Spice has been outdoing her. So, that's why she's trying to release music more frequently. And with this Doja Cat collaboration, Titanic Records wants her to go number 1. Now, moving on from that, Joseph Quinn was recently asked about Doja Cat in a new interview with Entertainment Weekly. Now, if you don't know who Joseph Quinn is, he was the guy Doja Cat was trying to hook up with when she DM'd that 17-year-old Noah Schnapp. Now, if you guys remember, I think this was in 2021, Doja Cat DM'd Noah and said, "Can you tell Joseph to hit me up?" Then she said, "Wait, no, does he have a girlfriend?" And Noah replied and said, "Slide into his DMs." She said, IDK his Twitter. He doesn't have a DM to slide in. Then, Noah screenshotted his Instagram, and I guess Doja Cat never really DM'd Joseph because allegedly she had a boyfriend at the time and she cheated on her boyfriend. Not the racist white guy on Twitch. It was another guy that she was dating before him. But with that being said, she got some backlash for DMing a 17-year-old when she was 26, 27 at the time. Now, Joseph was asked about Doja Cat and he said, "That was funny. The whole experience was quite odd, but it's fantastic. I admire her enormously as an artist. She's immensely talented artist, and the fact that she liked my character was cool." But Doja Cat should have just slid in his DMs. He seems really humble and down to earth. And the fact that he's still saying nice things about you publicly, even though, you're a little bit weird, says a lot about his character. I think she was just trying to get him to make the first move. Okay. And that's why, she told Noah to DM or to get in contact with Joseph, and allegedly she had a boyfriend at the time, so maybe she just didn't want to get caught. But, I think she should have shot her shot. I think she missed out on a good opportunity because Doja Cat does have terrible luck with men. Most of the men Doja Cat chooses are bozos. They're losers. So, she doesn't have that great of a roster. I think Joseph would have been a W for her. Moving on to Gorilla Glue. Karma does not miss anybody. Gorilla Glue has been arrested for a DUI in Georgia. The cops say that her boob popped out when she got arrested. Okay, I don't know why they reported that part, but that was the information they gave TMZ. Now, Glowstick was making fun of JT for, being a criminal, saying that she was inmate 0132 or whatever, but at least she never got arrested for a DUI. That is reckless behavior. You could have killed somebody. And I blame Megan Thee Stallion. No shade. The reason why I'm blaming Megan is because when you hang with alcoholics, you turn into one. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay? So unfortunately, I'm going to have to give Gorilla Glue Donkey of the Day. It's funny how she just did the collaboration with Megan Thee Stallion, and now you have turned into an alcoholic that was drinking and driving. Okay? Donkey of the Day to Gorilla Glue, and you might want to get away from the alcoholic, but Gorilla Glue seems to not care because she posted this picture with, a bottle of alcohol, which means that she's not remorseful. So I do feel like she needs to get some sort of jail time, or she needs to go to rehab. I do feel like she needs to be reprimanded because she has not learned her lesson. Okay? You're not remorseful. You could have killed somebody. A DUI is serious. But then again, she hangs out with criminals like Botch and Bitter, and an alcoholic like Meg, she really don't care about the consequences. Not only that, Glorilla Glue says some interesting things about who she is inspired by in a recent interview.
Anybody you was inspired by? Male or female?
One female rapper who I feel like just rap good as fuck, who I relate to the most. I'm gonna say the female rapper, and this not because I got a song with her, it's Megan. I always say this.
Who?
Megan.
Megan? Yeah, I fuck with Megan hard.
I relate to her more. Like she more street than everybody. Cardi and Nicki, they don't ones. Lotto really hard. I really think Lotto hard as fuck.
Now, she gave Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Scratch Off some props. You know, allegedly her and Scratch Off got another, collaboration in the stash too. But when was Megan ever street? She said Megan is more street than anybody? What? No, Megan belongs to the streets, but she's not more street than everybody. Okay? This is why you got the DUI. Too busy hanging out with Megan Thee Stallion. Absolutely. Y'all was running amok in the streets, and that's why you got that DUI. See? She just snitched on herself. Now, moving on to somebody else that's getting Donkey of the Day. DJ Wackademics is also top contender for Donkey of the Day. He tweeted day 4 with no response from Kung Fu Kenny yet. Now, I could have sworn it took 3 weeks for Champagne Thickums and his botched BBL to respond. Why are you at day 4 trying to troll Kung Fu Kenny? Please sit the F down, please. And the funny part about this is Champagne Thickums didn't even fully release the record. He leaked the record. It's not on streaming platforms. He leaked it because he didn't want people to see the writing credits. And just in case people said it was trash, he can say that it's AI. See, I'm on to Champagne Thickums and his botched BBL. The king of surgery is not fooling me. And so, at the end of the day, you cannot try to give a timestamp for Kung Fu Kenny when y'all didn't do that for Champagne Thickums. Please sit the fuck down, and Academics is getting Donkey of the Day. That was ridiculous. I couldn't even believe that. Another person getting Donkey of the Day, I'm just handing them out today, is Rihanna. Okay? Now, Rihanna was at her Puma fashion event. Okay? Because, she got that Puma line looking a hot mess. Okay? The bleach hair is not working for her. The baggy clothes. My whole thing is this. I understand, you had a baby last year, but I think she can dress better than how she's been dressing. The fashions are completely terrible. And I feel like if you're not going to put an effort, okay, into your looks, then you are no longer the queen of fashion. No shade. You could possibly be pregnant. Kudos to you. Stay home. No shade. But I just feel like Rihanna just comes out and wear anything and everybody gags over it because it's Rihanna. She looks a mess. This was like literally one of the worst outfits of the year. And honestly, I wish that Rihanna would just stay home at this point. I'm honestly tired of her. No shade. Now, moving on from that, Tina Knowles says Zendaya reminds her of Queen Bee. Now, she went to the premiere of, I believe, The Challengers, which I actually want to see. That movie looks good. So I'm probably going to see that. But she said, I love Zendaya. The first time I saw her, I used to watch her on Disney series with my grandson, and she reeked of stardom. She is just the most gracious, beautiful girl, and she reminds me of my daughter. She's a Virgo like my daughter, Queen Bee. Now, I absolutely agree with the statement. Even though Zendaya is a 10 times better actress than Queen Bee, no shade, Zendaya doesn't respond to people on social media. She barely uses social media. She just works and she let her career speak for herself. So I do see the resemblance between her and Queen Bee as to how they carry themselves. Talent-wise, Zendaya, she's a phenomenal dancer. Not great vocally, but she's a phenomenal dancer. She used to sing, if you didn't know. And she's a 10 times better actress than Queen Bee. But they do carry themselves similar. So I do understand why Tina Knowles said that. Now, Ashanti finally came out and revealed that she's pregnant when everybody knew she was pregnant anyway. But congratulations to Ashanti, if you guys care. I definitely don't. No shade to Ashanti, but, she's not relevant right now for me. But, I'm happy that she finally got engaged and she got the baby. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description, and have a great day.